The Syrian civil war began in 2011, after years of political unrest and protests against the government of President Bashar al-Assad. The protests were initially sparked by the Arab Spring, a wave of pro-democracy movements that swept across the Middle East and North Africa. However, the Syrian government's brutal response to the protests quickly turned the situation into a full-scale civil war. As the conflict escalated, millions of Syrians were displaced, with many fleeing to neighboring countries as refugees. The conflict quickly turned into a full-scale civil war, with the Syrian military fighting against rebel groups who were seeking to overthrow the government. In addition to rebel groups, extremist groups like ISIS also entered the conflict, further complicating the situation. Over the years, various international powers have become involved in the conflict, with Russia supporting the Assad government and the United States and other Western countries supporting the rebels. In 2015, Russia entered the conflict on the side of the Syrian government, carrying out airstrikes against rebel and extremist groups. This intervention significantly strengthened the government's position and helped to turn the tide of the war in its favor. The war has had devastating consequences for the people of Syria, with millions of lives lost or disrupted, and the country left in ruins. While the war continues to this day, efforts are being made to bring about a resolution to the conflict and provide aid to those affected. The Syrian civil war is a tragic example of the devastating impact that conflict can have on a nation and its people.